Hi, I wanted to show you how to use these little cross favor boxes that I made cut files for. There's a few options. You can do the cutout on one side and even put a design in a different color paper, and then put pattern paper or embossed paper. This is a foil paper that I've embossed on three sides. Or you can cut one that has the cutout on two sides and blank on two sides. Or you can do one that's cut all the way around. It's just up to you and what kind of cutter you have and how much time you want to spend on it. Here's another one that I just used pattern paper on the sides and even on the triangle pieces. And I put some bling in the middle there. So they go together fairly simply. I have one that is in one piece for the small favor boxes, but if you want to make a larger one, you have to go to two pieces because it would be larger than what you could fit on a 12 by 12 piece of paper. So I'm just going to use glue. You can use tape or whatever you feel like. On the ones that have blank sides, you have a half-inch size tab that's fitting into it. But on these that are open on four sides, you have a small 1/4-inch tab. I'm just going to put glue along this tab, and on these that are cut out on four sides, I forgot my point. The files come in two formats, one or two types. The files come in two types. One is with perforation marks, and when you fold it, you get these little bitty marks in your project. They're easy to fold up that way, but they also come with score marks where you cut your piece out, and then you either put an embossing tool or you can take your blade and set it on a really low setting and cut the score marks with it, and it just lightly grazes the top of the paper so that you can fold it along the line. I'm going to go ahead and do this other tab. I'm just using a thick Aleene's Fast Grab tacky glue because I ran out of Scotch Quick Dry. And I will just put that on this side. Line everything up. And normally I would give that just a second to dry, but let me show you how to fold up the bottom. Take the long piece and fold it first, and then the shorter side that's opposite of it, so that you have the slits. Then you can just put these tabs inside the slits, and you may have to reach inside of it and help it along. So that the tab goes in all the way. See, it's how it's sticking out just a smidge there. You want it to go in all the way. And sometimes they go in perfectly without any assistance, and sometimes you've got to play with it a little. You can leave it just like that. That's secure enough to to hold quite a bit of stuff. I'm pressing fairly hard on it and it's not coming loose. But if you want to cover that up, you can just glue another little square piece on the bottom, which is included in the cut files. This square piece is actually for this size, but you get the drift. And that's how it looks on the inside. You just see two of the tabs. You could also cut a square piece to put in the bottom of that if that bothered you. I've folded these winged pieces out. You can fold them in if you want to. I folded these in and left these out so you can see the difference. Just fold them one right after the other. And the fourth one, you may have to make that bend a little more right here. And you could attach a little bit of glue if you wanted to, or just gather them up and run a ribbon through them. Like this. I've used a skinny ribbon here, a thicker ribbon here, and a curly type ribbon here. And this isn't a real curl ribbon, so it's not, you don't get the little same effect, but you get the gist. So that's how easy that these go together, and you can get the files in my Etsy shop, Paper Compulsions. Thank you.